right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. It's your host.
Whoa, y'all are here early. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is DJ, your certified financial educator here with the New Black Wall Street and the virtual book club. We're going through the 48 laws of power. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying this as we have been uncovering some strategies that we can either apply for our life or understood when these strategies being applied against us. And so you got comments already? I can't even. Good morning, good morning. What's going on, Justin? T-Bone in the building, Hope in the building. What's going on, Peace Village? How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, today's episode is brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent. Black-owned manufacturer right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free delivery to your doorstep. Give us a call, 678-851-2400, 678-851-2400 if you are in the Atlanta area. 101 ounce bottle for $15 a bottle, 15 cents per wash. And here's the deal. You're going to wash your clothes anyway. The question is, are you going to practice what you preach and redistribute that very own dollar back into your community by switching to True? Hey, True Detergent is coming to, it's expanding as well. We're coming to Albany today. We're coming to Albany tomorrow. Coming to Albany, Georgia tomorrow. So hope you're going to get your True Detergent delivered to your doorstep. True Detergent is also going to be coming to Augusta on March 4th. Yes, March 4th. We're coming to Augusta, Georgia. Columbia, South Carolina. We're expanding to Columbia, South Carolina, March 17th. And we're also coming to Greenville, South Carolina on April 1st. Hey, we are expanding. That's right. We're expanding True Detergent. Make the switch. And also they are, True Detergent also, through True Products, is looking to expand. So they're looking to bring fabric softener and also True Detergent Clear, the fragrance-free and a dye-free detergent. And they actually need our help, guys. They're asking us to make a donation to their Kickstarter campaign. Let me give you guys the update on where they are right now. We currently have 238 backers. Yes, we are making progress. 238 backers. We're at $14,030. We still got $86,870 to go. So we still got a little ways to go, but we got 24 days to go. Go ahead and reach this $100,000. So hopefully you've made your donation. Hopefully you will make your donation, and you will also share the opportunity with other people as well so that they can actually join in on making Black history. That's right. They're join in on making Black history to help push True to expansion. And then as they expand, guys, that allows us to expand. See, so as they expand, allows us to expand. So they're going to be looking to grow, looking to bring more jobs, looking to bring more opportunity for distributors to make money as well. So as they expand, we get to expand. So why not help True become that company that they can be? They have the potential to be here, and they can be the catalyst to the urban economic revolution. True Detergent, make the switch. Now you also want to be saying, hey, I got my True. I made my donation, but now I want to learn how I can actually make my money back. How about that? Well, hey, guys, we got a True investment session coming up on Friday. I believe there's just a couple more seats left. I'm not quite sure where we are with that. But if you want to learn how to become a distributor, you want to go ahead and sign up for that, become a distributor with a True. And you do have that opportunity to learn how you can actually use True products to put more money in your pocket, how you can use True products to make a stream of income into your life. And then as we look to expand, so maybe you're not in Atlanta, maybe you're saying, hey, I want to bring True products to my local area, where you want to become a distributor, and in that way you can actually bring those products to your area and you can actually sell and capture the profit. That's right. So instead of Amazon coming in and getting the big distribution deal, we become our own distributors for our own product, for our own line of washing detergent. And guess what, guys? It just stays in the family, right? It stays in the family, right? So you don't want them to get big and sell out now, because True Products is actually sold in. And the question is, have you sold in? That's the question. So True Products is talking about this sold in. Now, if you are interested, we also have the Finance Your Own Freedom that's coming up next Monday. That's where I'm actually going to walk 20 students through creating their own blueprint on how they can actually fire their boss, how you can create your exit strategy, how you can create multiple streams of income for yourself so you can sustain yourself. I mean, this is valuable information. And if you're the person saying, I need that, I want that in my life, I want some of that in my life, we need to go ahead and sign up for that. Sign up for the ERGJ Blueprint. This is my tribute to Black History Month, right? This is my tribute because I believe that this is Black Wealth Month. I believe this is the year that we make some changes in our life. And I'm trying to help you create your own blueprint so you can become the person that you want to become, so you get the freedom that you want to have. And more importantly, guys, it's really not about the money. It's really about the time. Once I realized how much time I could get back in my life by not having to just report to the freaking boss at whatever time, I realized how important and valuable my time was and that they couldn't pay me enough for my time. That's when I said I got to make some changes. And maybe you're saying you got to make some changes too, and you want to create a blueprint for your life, a blueprint on how you can actually accomplish these things step by step or methodically. Everybody put in the comments below methodically, how you can actually accomplish this stuff methodically. That's right, it can happen. Just got to put a plan together. And then maybe you've heard about Club Millie. You're saying, man, what's this thing all about? Well, we have a planned presentation on Wednesday and Thursday so you can get all the information you need to know about Club Millie. What we are doing here is helping 1,000 people save and invest $1,000. And that one of those 1,000 can be you. We are swiftly approaching on 100 members, our first milestone, and we're going to keep going for that. We have a goal of 100 members a month, and we're going to hit that. We're going to hit that for February real soon, and we got a little prize for you. We got a little prize for the 100 member. We don't know when we're going to hit it, but we're going to hit it probably today or tomorrow or Thursday. Who knows? But we are very, very close, and we're approaching that 100 milestone. So if you represent Club Millie today, go ahead and put in the comments below hashtag Club Millie if you are representing Club Millie today. Hey, so here's the deal, guys. I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. I always got to give you my little announcement so you know what's going on, what's coming down the pipe. But hey, let's get right into it, guys. Let's get right into it. What's going on, Bacon Bits? Let's get right into it. The 48 Laws of Power. So we're in law number 17, and the whole purpose of this book, guys, let me remove this. The whole purpose of this book is for us to understand or to learn strategy. That's right. We want to learn strategy, starting on how we could always be in a position of power. Everybody put in the comments below power. Be in a position of power. So what we are saying here is, hey, even if even if it's a little suspect with this strategy, I'm still going to learn it, because even if I don't necessarily apply it, I want to know when it's being applied on my life. And us as a community, these strategies have been applied on our lives for far too long. And so we need to wake up, smell the roses, and we better recognize. That's right. We better recognize when these laws or these strategies are being applied upon us. So law number 17. I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. 48 Laws of Power. Let's get it. All right, so you want to keep others in suspended terror. Oh, what is this? Oh, whoa. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Humans are creatures of habit with an insatiable need to see familiarity in other people's actions. Turn the table. Your predictability gives them a sense of control. Are you too predictable? Your predictability gives them a sense of control. Turn the tables. Be deliberately unpredictable. Behavior that seems to have no consistency or purpose will keep them off balance, and they will wear themselves out trying to explain your moves. Taken to an extreme, this strategy can intimidate and terrorize. Donald Trump, maybe? Yeah, maybe our 45th president is a little unpredictable, okay? And he's using his unpredictability for his air of power. Just maybe them number 45. All right, so here are your keys to power. Here are your keys to power. Nothing is more terrifying than the sudden and unpredictable. That is why we are so frightened by earthquakes and tornadoes. We do not know when they will strike. After one has occurred, we wait in terror for the next one. To a lesser degree, this is the effect that unpredictable human behavior has on us. Animals behave in set patterns, which is why we are able to hunt and kill them. Only man has the capacity to consciously alter his behavior, to improvise and overcome. Everybody put in the comments below, improvise. To improvise and overcome the weight of routine and habit. Sometimes you just got to switch it up. Sometimes, guys, you just have to switch it up. Improvise. Do something different. Yet most men do not realize this power. They prefer the comforts of routine, of giving in to the animal nature that has them repeating the same compulsive actions time and time again. Now, let me say this. I actually looked at this and I said, you know, this is actually kind of interesting because there are some people you may say, hey, what's going on, brother? How's your day? And what do they say? It's the same shit, different day. I'm like, it's the same thing, different day. And you say that every day? Like, why there's never anything new happening in your life? Why is there never anything different that's happening in life? How come you follow the same routine all the time, every day, for the rest of your life? No. At some point in time, you gotta say there's something different, and it's a different day. There's something greater than it was yesterday. You know what? I am not the same person I was yesterday. Today I'm better, and therefore my day is better than it was yesterday. But why do we succumb to saying it's just the same thing? It's a different day. No. Right? You want to improvise and overcome the weight of routine and habit. They prefer the comforts of routine and giving it to human nature. They do this because it requires no effort. They do this because it requires no effort. And because they mistakenly believe that if they do not unsettle others, they will be left alone. Understand this. A person of power instills a kind of fear by deliberately unsettling those around him to keep the initiative on his side. You sometimes need to strike without warning to make others tremble when they least expect it. It is a device that the powerful have used for centuries. It is a device. It is a strategy that the powerful have used for centuries. I think we better recognize. Everybody put in the comments below, we better recognize. It's a device that the powerful have used for centuries. Filippo Maria, the last of the Visconti Dukes of Milan in the 15th century Italy, consciously did the opposite of what everyone expected of him. For instance, he might suddenly shower a courtier with attention, and then, once the man had come to expect a promotion to a higher office, would suddenly start treating him with the utmost disdain. Confused, the man might leave the court, when the Duke would suddenly recall him and start treating him well again. Doubly confused, the courtier would wonder whether his assumption that he would be promoted had become obvious and offensive to the Duke, and would start to behave as if he no longer expected such honor. The Duke would rebuke him for his lack of ambition and would send him away. You guys got some people in your life, maybe a boss or some people in your life that they just, you don't know whether to love them or hate them. You're like, man, I know somebody that's just like that. Oh my goodness. I'm like, one day you love me, the next day you hate me. I don't know what to do with you. Yeah, somebody came to mind. All right. So the Duke would rebuke him for the back of his head. The secret of dealing with Filippo was simple. Do not presume to know what he wants. Do not presume to know what he wants. Do not try to guess what will please him. Never inject your will. Just surrender to his will. Then wait to see what happens. Amidst the confusion and uncertainty he created, the Duke rules supreme, unchallenged, and at peace. So what we're saying here is that when you come across this type of person who seems to be unstable in all their ways, but yet they have a strategy in which they are actually operating by, the key is to not to presume that you know what they want, because you'll never know what they want. You think they want $1 today, but they don't. They want to give you $1. You think that they want, it reminds me of White Men Can't Jump. And Rosie Perez is like, can he, I'm thirsty. And he's like, okay, do you want to drink a glass of water? And she's like, well, when I say I'm thirsty, that doesn't necessarily mean I want a glass of water. Well, shit, you're thirsty. What do you want? I don't know. Right? So the secret to dealing with this type of person, do not presume you know what they want. Do not try to guess what will please them. Never inject your will just to surrender to their will. So just submit is what they're basically saying. And just, when you tell me exactly what you want, that's when you'll get what you want. Until then, I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep living my life. And then when you decide to actually let somebody know what you want, then we can rock. Okay. Now, unpredictability is the most often the tactic of the master, but the underdog too can use it to great effect. If you find yourself outnumbered or cornered, throw in a series of unpredictable moves. Your enemies will be so confused that they will pull back and make a tactical blunder. In the spring of 1862, during the American Civil War, General Stonewall Jackson and a force of 4,600 Confederate soldiers were tormenting the larger Union forces in the Shenandoah Valley. Meanwhile, not far away, General George Brenton McClellan, heading a force of 90,000 Union soldiers, was marching south from Washington, D.C. to lay siege to Richmond, Virginia, the Confederate capital. As the weeks of the campaign went by, Stonewall Jackson Everybody put in the comments, Stonewall. I like that. Stonewall Jackson. All right. As the weeks of the campaign went by, Jackson repeatedly led his soldiers out of the Shenandoah Valley, then back to it. His movements made no sense. He was preparing to help defend. Was he preparing to help defend Richmond? Was he marching on Washington now that McClellan's absence had left it unprotected? Was he heading north to wreak havoc up there? Why was his small force moving in circles? Like, what the hell are y'all doing? You just stay where you are so we can come kill y'all. No, y'all just moving in circles. Who the hell moves in circles? This is supposed to be a war. What's going on here? Jackson's inexplicable moves made the Union generals delay on the march on Richmond as they waited to figure out what he was up to. Meanwhile, the South was able to pour reinforcements into the town. A battle that could have crushed the Confederacy turned into a stalemate. Jackson used his tactic time and time again when facing numerically superior forces. Always mystify, mislead, and surprise the enemy if possible. Everybody, yes, he was. Yeah, Stonewall Jackson was a slave owner. We got a lot. Always, he was in the South, man. Yeah, he was a damn slave owner. Okay, yeah, he fucking had slaves. Shit, that plantation. This motherfucker was rich. He was a rich general. Okay, anyway, so always mystify, mislead, and surprise the enemy if possible. He said such tactics will win every time, and a small army may thus destroy a large one. So we must understand this, right? This is important, especially for Club Millie. Always mystify, mislead, and surprise the enemy if possible. Always mystify, not your friends. You want to mystify, mislead, and surprise your enemy, because we might be small and they may be large, but we can win the battle if we just practice a tactic of mystifying, misleading them. Don't understand what we're doing. That's right, guerrilla warfare. Make it seem like we got 10,000. It's only 1,000 of us. We just gonna be everywhere. Like how you get over here? You just don't. It's two of y'all. They're gonna be seeing double and triple and quadruple of us because we're gonna be everywhere. All right, this law applies not only to war but to everyday situations. People are always trying to read the motives behind your actions and to use your predictability against you. Throw in a completely inexplicable move and you put them on the defensive because they do not understand you. They are unnerved, and in such a state, you can easily intimidate them. Pablo Picasso once remarked, the best calculation is the absence of calculation. The best calculation is the absence of calculation. Once you have attained a certain level of recognition, others generally figure that when you do something, it's for an intelligent reason. So it's really foolish to plot out your movements too carefully in advance. You're better off acting capriciously. Oh, we got a word. We got a word of the day. Yeah, we're gonna look this up. We're better off acting. Now, I think I get the context of what this says, but our word of the day is capriciously. All right, word of the day, capriciously. All right, that's our vocabulary word. I knew we was gonna get one. All right, it's intelligent reason. So it's really foolish to plot out your movements too carefully in advance. You're better off acting capriciously. For a while, Picasso worked with an art dealer, Paul Rosenberg. At first, he allowed him a fair amount of latitude in handling his paintings. Then one day, for no apparent reason, he told the man he would no longer give him any work to sell. As Picasso explained, Rosenberg would spend the next 48 hours trying to figure out why. Without reserving things for some other dealer, I'd go on working and sleeping, and Rosenberg would spend the night figuring. In 2 days, he'd come back, nerves jangled, anxiously saying, after all, dear friend, you wouldn't turn me down if I offered you this much, name a substantially higher figure for those paintings rather than the price I've been accustomed to paying you, would you? Unpredictability is not only a weapon of terror. Scrambling your patterns on a day-to-day basis will cause a stir around you and stimulate interest. Everybody put in the comments below, stimulate interest. What you got there? What's this link? What's this link to? Oh, capriciously. Subject to led by or indicative of a sudden or notion unpredictable, erratic. All right, capriciously. All right, thanks so much. All right. So where was I? Oh, so scrambling your pattern on a day-to-day basis will cause a stir around you. Around you and stimulate interest. Stimulate interest. This is very important as a small business owner, as an entrepreneur. You have to learn how to stimulate some interest in your business. You have to be able to stimulate some interest in your product or service. You have to be able to stimulate some interest. If there is no interest, there is no sale. Let me say that again. If there is no interest, there is no sale. So you have to learn how to stimulate some interest in your product, stimulate some interest in your service, stimulate some interest in whatever it is that you have to sell. So that's why this is especially a strategy that you want to lead when you want to use in your marketing strategy, right? You have to stimulate some interest. Sometimes you just got to do some crazy stuff. And here's the deal. It's okay because you are marketing. And sometimes you got to throw on a clown suit. Sometimes you got to puff a horn. Sometimes whatever it takes to stimulate some damn interest in your product. You guys are so freaking boring. Nobody's interested in another. If you put up one more damn flyer, that brings no interest. It has no color. It has no life to it. You ain't got no swag in your marketing strategy. Everybody put in the comments below swag. You gotta stimulate some damn interest. Stop trying to be so freaking perfect that you're so freaking boring. It's 2017. You cannot stimulate interest off of sheer boredom. Be different. Do something different. Try something different. Let me tell you. Let me help you out, guys. You got to stimulate. I got a comedian, right? He's going to do a little commercial for True Detergent. Why? Because I want to do something different. I want to stimulate some interest. I want to get people laughing. And if they get laughing and they're interested, they'll buy more stuff. Okay? It's just trying something new. See if it works. It might hit. It might take off. Who knows? But at least I'm trying. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing the different day and getting the same results if they're not results, right? I got to find something that's going to work. And I'm going to keep on digging. I'm going to keep on trying. I'm going to keep on doing something different. You got to stimulate some interest. Stop worrying and gloom. That's right. Right? So when I go and if I go and I'm like, hey, I need this, or hey, I want to build a website, or hey, I need a graphic. If I go, I'm not going to go to the graphic designer who is stuck in the mud, who's doing graphics from back in 1970. No, that doesn't fit my brand. That has no swag to it. I need somebody that's creative. I need somebody that's going to do something different. You know what I mean? So when I throw stuff on, you see my stuff, and I gotta bring some interest to some kids. My stuff got to be colorful. It's got to be alive. It's got to jump off the page. It's got to represent my brand, and my brand has got some interest in it, right? So you want to be careful with what you put your name on, and if that thing you put your name on is bland, boring, outdated, you must evolve. Stimulate some damn interest. God, it's not that hard. Just do something that nobody else is doing. Okay? You guys see my profile pic? Do you guys see my my logo? Right? Who the hell does that? Who the hell has a caricature of themselves as their logo? You see what I'm saying? And that's interesting. What the hell was he thinking? Well, hey, I got your attention, didn't I? I stimulated some interest, didn't I? Well, it worked. Stimulate some interest. Do something different. Be creative. Try something new. If what you are doing is not working, cut it out. Do something different. All right? Stimulate some interest. Woo! I can probably talk about this for like 30 minutes. Because I see some people who they get no results, but yet they keep doing the same thing. You get no results. You get no hits. You get no calls. You get no sales, but you keep trying the same thing. Trying to con people into your business versus just be a little bit more creative. And you know what I'm saying? So I got this lady, right? I'm going to talk good about this lady because she is doing something different. She's into MLM, and she's doing some credit stuff. I'm like, cool, do your thing, whatever. But what she's done, she's created this community around her product where she's actually connecting with other professionals like myself. She wants to bring me in to teach them about investing. I'm like, well, what the heck got to do with your credit stuff? But she's found some common ground, and she's creating a community around all of your finances, not just your credit. So, hey, maybe you don't want your credit done, but now you do need to get some investing advice. So now you're going to stay within my community, even if you can't use my product, because who knows what other products and services I'll be providing later on. So she's going to capture or stimulate interest and capture that potential customer for her future endeavors by actually creating this community around money. And this is why I say I have really no problem with people who do MLM. What I have a problem with is that they don't evolve. They don't do something different. They keep trying the same stuff over and over again. Inbox me for details. We know what that means. Unfollow, block, moving on. Inbox me for detail. We know what that means. Try something different. Why don't you just tell people straight up what to do? Why you gotta be so secretive? Why you gotta be so manipulative? We have seen it for year after year after year. We're not going to be duped again by the same tactic. All right, I just had to get my little scream out. In the end, the more capricious you appear, the more respect you will garner. Only the terminally subordinate act only the terminally subordinate, right? Only the terminally subordinate act in a predictable manner. Basically, it says this: if you're going to continue to be a subordinate, you're going to continue to be in the lower ranks, you're going to continue to be at the bottom of the totem pole if you always act in a predictable manner. So here's your image. You want to think about this image of a cyclone. Cyclone, tornado, cyclone. A cyclone, a wind that cannot be foreseen, sudden shifts in the barometer, inexplicable changes in direction and velocity. There is no defense. A cyclone sows terror and confusion. Now, this is very interesting. I don't need no cyclones in my life, but I'm just saying I do get the point, even though I don't necessarily agree with the point, but I get the point. There is no defense for a cyclone. And that's a good and a bad thing, because we know some people that can be a tornado, a little Tasmanian devil in your life. Woo. All right, here's your authority. The enlightened ruler is so mysterious that he seems to dwell nowhere, so inexplicably that no one can seek him. He reposes in non-action above, and his ministers tremble below. So law number 17, guys, you want to, the biggest part that I think we should take away from this is you want to cultivate an air of unpredictability. You want to cultivate an air of unpredictability. Yeah, let's talk about that offline, Justin. I mean, the first thing that I did was I had to get some credibility, so I actually went and got certified to teach. That gave me some credibility that I was willing to learn and show that I had the capacity to complete some type of course to be able to teach it. And it also shows that you are accredited to teach. See, everyone isn't a teacher. So for you to actually go through something to show that, hey, I am a teacher, I've got the heart of a teacher, that's the biggest piece. It's not necessarily the information that you teach that's important. It's the and Bacon Bits can actually answer this for you, right? It's not really about what you teach. It's about how you teach. Would you agree with that, Ms. Bacon? It has nothing to do with what you teach. Once you learn how to become a teacher, you can teach anything. You give me some curriculum, I read that curriculum, I understand, I can teach it to anybody, because it's not about what I teach, it's about how I teach. And so going through a certification program where you learn how to teach, how to present information so you get results, that is the most important piece. But we can definitely talk about that offline. I'm actually in the midst of creating the type of organization, an enterprise that will then hire other teachers and provide them with opportunities to go out and teach and make money. So if that is a desire of yours, and you're definitely with the right person and on the right train, that can provide you with some opportunities as you get your accreditation, so to speak, your certificate, your stamp of approval, so to speak. So we definitely should talk about that as we move forward. Good morning, Ms. Shauna. How are you? So today we talked about cultivating air of predictability. And I think the biggest thing I want you to take away is stimulate interest, okay? Especially for you guys who are in business or looking to get into business, you got to stimulate some interest. If there's no interest around your product or service, there are no sales. And so you got to update your marketing strategy. I've been telling people this, and I don't know why they don't listen to me, but some people do. Some people like Shauna listen to me. So Shauna's been she updated her little marketing strategy. Now she got people watching her every morning, right? It wasn't really a strategy. It was like, oh, it just makes sense. I like to read. I want to share with the world a little bit about my life and what's in my brain and in my head. I'm a coach. And so that's a form of coaching by helping people to change the way that they think. And now that we have formed this type of synergy, and now when they may need some of the services that I offer, they'll call me. Why? Because I've had an impact in their life, right? I've had an impact in the way that they think. So now they have become kind of loyal. They're loyal friends of mine. Let's just say that. And you know, and I'm doing something that's a little bit different, right? I mean, think about it, guys. We're literally on, we're literally reading a book on social media. It's Reading Rainbow 2.0. You know, we're doing something different, and we stimulated some interest, and we're making a difference in the lives of others. It's just, I don't know. So, in case you guys want to know, I said this before. It's free advice. I've told you guys already. You want to evolve in your marketing strategy. So if you don't understand by now that marketing has moved from digital to live, and you just decide that you don't want to go live, well, you don't even have to be you. It doesn't even have to be you. It could be your representative of your company. It could be your daughter, your son. It could be whoever. You can hire someone to be you or represent your brand. It doesn't even have to be you. What I'm telling you is if you want to attract more people to your stuff and you want to use social media to get money, to get paid, to get interest, to generate some interest, people are looking for people, right? That's why you had reality TV got so popular, because people were looking for people. They weren't looking for scripted stuff, but you got scripted on reality. When you go live, you don't really have a script. They want to see you mess up. They want to see you stumble over your words. They want to see you not have it all together. They want to see the genuine person. So all I'm trying to tell you, and I've already let people know, and some people have taken the advice, other people haven't. And guess what? The people who've taken the advice, they're starting to see their business grow. Cortez, Ace Cortez has New Black Wall Street Week this week. He did something different. First day, on Monday, had me on the show. His first day views was over 2,000 views. And he blew up. His second day, over 2,000 views, because he did something different. And all I'm saying to you is, I would encourage you, if you are in business, if you're trying to figure out a way to boost sales, you're trying to figure out a way to sell more stuff, you're trying to figure out a way to capture more attention, get away and move away from digital and get into live. That is all you got to do is follow trends. That is the trend. The trend right now is live. And pretty soon we're going to have to be on virtual reality. We're going to be in front of their eyes like this. I don't know how we're going to do that, but that's what's coming. We're going to be like this. What's going on, Miss Wilson? Miss Wilson is a true, hey, let me tell you guys about this lady. This Miss Wilson lady, you guys need to make sure you connect with this lady, because this lady's going to show you by example how you practice group economics. This lady here on, I think it was last Saturday, this lady came from Chicago. She's an insurance agent. Go ahead and put your insurance information. I don't know if you got a website. Go ahead and put that down in the comments below, Ms. Wilson. This lady here is the epitome of buy black. This woman here is the epitome of the Buy Black movement. Man, she went to the listening tree. She bought some children's books. She bought some True Detergent. She put her money where her mouth is. And she even got some business out of the deal and looking to, I think, ensure this black company. So while she was just there being a patron, it became a family. And it was so beautiful because it was like, wow, this is it. We're seeing patrons come in and that money just stay in the community. And then the people that get the money, they can go in, they can get some more product, and they can help the community. And then she went in to go help the community, and she ended up being helped herself. I was like, oh my goodness, this is what it looks like. And I saw the light. I was like, oh my goodness, this is what it looks like. So this woman here, just out of sheer consciousness and out of sheer love for her people, has made a decision in her life that she's going to support Black no matter what. And because of that, not only does she do that, she gets business. I mean, I don't know how long she's been in Atlanta. I know she came from another state, but this woman here absolutely blew me away. I was like, this is what it looks like. I know I talk about it, but dang, I'm not even on this level. I mean, she had a little grab bag or something where she gets something, what is it? She got a little bag. So she orders this thing from somewhere. And every month they send her this, like, let's just call, what do you do when you send like your child? You want to send them a little box, a little care package. She gets this little care package of Black owned products in this little box every month. I don't know how she does it, but it's a little care package. So she gets to sample and know and understand and use all these different Black products. Now, give us some examples. Color Ground, give us some examples of what's in this care package or this box. But it's just Black-owned products from Black people in this box. This is a wonderful idea, by the way. Color Ground, whatever y'all doing, Color Ground, this is an absolutely wonderful idea. And I hope that I can keep pushing this for you guys and let people know that you guys are around. It's an order. Or maybe it's $30 a month. I don't know how much it is. But at any rate, it's a box that comes with Black-owned products so that she can be familiar with the things that she wasn't familiar with before. She can know or have access to or know about some of the things that she didn't know before. That man, okay, this is a Black-owned product. I didn't know that. Okay, I can use this. Okay, I can use this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, this woman blew me away when I met her, and I was like, she is about the business. You know what I mean? She is serious. She doesn't just talk about it. She just goes out and practices it. And I see the same thing with Shauna. She doesn't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? She does talk about it, but she goes out and she just does it. It's just a part of their nature at this point. It's like, I'm going to find me some Black-owned restaurants. If you look for them, you'll find them. Let's not act like, oh, I don't know where none is. No, you don't know where they are because you ain't looked for them. But if you just go look for them, you'll start to find them. If you really want to do it, you'll do it. It's got to be a conscious thing. It can't be subconscious, because subconsciously, we've been conditioned subconsciously to support everybody else. So we have to consciously support our own, so then it becomes subconscious. All right? We have to consciously do it until it becomes subconscious. I don't know how I got off this channel, but I'm just saying Miss Wilson absolutely inspired me. And I just want to give her a shout out, because this is a woman who's practicing what everyone else preaches. You know what I mean? She's marching with her money. She's rallying with her revenue, and she is protesting with her profits, and she is circulating that dollar. Every time she gets an opportunity, just circulating right back into the community. She's helping other small business owners rise up. Everybody put in the comments below, rise up. And you too have the opportunity. And not only the opportunity, but I would also say the obligation to help our businesses, our Black businesses, rise up. And one of those opportunities is with True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent. Black owned and operated back here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free Atlanta delivery to your doorstep in Atlanta. But not only that, we are coming to Albany, Georgia on Thursday. We are coming to Augusta, Georgia on March 4th. We're coming to Columbia, South Carolina on March 17th. And we're coming to Greenville, my home away from home. We're coming to you at Phyllis Wheatley Center. Get ready, because ERGJ is coming to town. And ERGJ is bringing his truckload of laundry. That's right, truckload of laundry. We're going to be giving out laundry like it's turkeys. You get some laundry. you get some money, and you get some truth, right? Because we're going to help this company rise up. And maybe you you have that same opportunity as well. You can actually get that truth delivered to your doorstep. Or even better than that, you have the opportunity, and I would say the obligation, to make a donation to Truth. They're looking to expand. They need our help. And as they expand, we can expand. As they expand, we can expand, because they have not sold out to Amazon. They have not sold out to Walmart. They have not sold out to Target. We can become the representatives of our own company. This company has the opportunity to become the first Fortune 500 company Black owned. And we have the opportunity to make it so. Everybody put in the comments below, make it so. We have the opportunity to make it so. Go ahead and make your donation to the True Expansion Drive, where they're looking to bring more products to the market, the fabric softener and the fragrance-free detergent. What does this do? It helps them to grow. What happens when they grow? When they grow, they can provide more opportunity. What type of opportunities, you may ask? They can provide more jobs, so we can get our boys off the streets so they can stop selling dope and they can sell some detergent. It's going to help get our sisters out of the nightclub and put them into the investment club. It's going to give us the opportunity as distributors to make more money. It's going to help free so many Black people. If only we see it and we make our donation and we help them to rise up. It's our opportunity and our obligation to make it so. Where are they right now, you might ask? They're at 238 backers, $14,000, 24 days to go. And I just believe that we are going to make it so. Make your donation. Spread the word. Talk to all your big money people and say, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. We have the opportunity to make Black history. If only we march with our money, we rally with our revenue, and we protest with our profits. True Detergent. This one product, this one company can change the Black economy, or at least be the start to it. Because guess what? As you've seen True, now you're starting to see Coral Oral. That's next. The toothbrushes. And, you know, it's just, and then we just keep going on and on and on, all right? Hey, I'm ready. Let's get it, Ms. Kyle. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. But here's what I'm doing, guys. Here's what I'm doing. I don't just talk about it. I am about it. So 50% of my profit, the profit I could be using to go buy the rims on my car, the profit I could be using to go frivolously spend in the nightclub, the profit I could be using or whatever it is that, whatever, right? I'm using that profit. 50% of that profit I'm going to put back into the campaign, right? I'm going to donate it. It's not going to stop at me. Like I keep telling you guys, the wealth, it doesn't flow to me, it flows through me. It doesn't just flow to me, it flows through me. So it's flowing through me right back into this campaign that I can actually practice what I'm preaching. Now, not only that, right? For everyone who makes a donation, right? And you show me, you send me a screenshot of your completed transaction, I'm giving you 30 minutes of my time. Well, Evan, how much is your time worth? Well, my time is worth $300 an hour, okay? And I'm giving you 30 minutes of it. That means that's $150 I'm giving you of my time in order to help you take your business to the next level, in order to help you refine your marketing strategy, in order to help you to sell more stuff so you can be more profitable. That is my barter, right? My barter to say, hey, you make a donation, I'll give you some of my time. So you gotta ask yourself, how much is that worth? How much is that worth for you to start selling more stuff? How much is that worth for you to refine your ideas? You gotta ask yourself, how much is that worth? That's what I'm doing to make it so. That's what I'm doing to help them rise up. And not just them rise up, but them to help our community to rise up. All right. We do have the True Investment session as well, where you can learn how you can become a distributor. You can learn how to earn. Everybody put in the comments below, learn to earn. You learn how to earn. You learn how to make more money. You learn how to profit. You learn how to drive revenue. You learn how to earn. You had the opportunity to do that. That's going to be the True Investment session that we have on Friday. I'm going to teach you how to become a distributor. I'm going to teach you how to make money, right? Then also, I got a special coming up. It's going to be where you can actually learn how to finance your own freedom, how you can learn how to fire your boss. You can learn how to develop an exit strategy for your life. You can learn how, for the exit strategy from your job. You can learn how to create multiple streams of income to sustain you while you chase your dream. How much is that worth? How much is that worth for you to actually have a blueprint on how you can leave your undesirable condition and start moving toward the place that you may want to be for your life, right? The place where you can actually have the freedom, the time freedom to chase your dreams. How much is that worth? How much is that worth? How much is your time really worth? I mean, really, is your time worth $20 an hour? I mean, is your time worth $25 an hour? Is your time worth $50 an hour? You be the judge. How much is your time really worth? Do you have the opportunity to learn more about Club Millie? What is Club Millie? Club Millie is helping 1,000 people save and invest $1,000. We started this campaign about 3 weeks ago, and we are closely approaching to 100 members. There must be something in the water if 100 black folk that came together and said, we're going to work together, we're going to learn together, we're going to earn together, we're going to practice this thing called group economics together, we're going to revitalize our community together, we're going to buy real estate together, we're going to do everything that everyone else talks about. We're going to practice it, and we're going to practice it together. You can learn about that on Wednesday and Thursday, and you go ahead and get your seat to one of those sessions where you learn everything you need to know about Club Millie, about the direction that we're going to. So, Ms. Brown, you said you're buying some True Detergent. Fantastic. Where are you? Are you in the Atlanta area? Where do you happen to be, Ms. Brown? If you are outside of Atlanta, I can provide you with a link on where you can actually order. If you happen to, let me go ahead and put that in the comments as well, where you can actually order and still have it shipped to you. While we're still working on, I'm working on a shipping deal. So until I get that concluded, you can actually go through the Black Amazon, which is WeBuyBlack.com, and you can actually order your product or order your detergent through there. If you happen to be outside of Atlanta, if you're in Atlanta, you can go ahead and hit me up, and I'm coming to your doorstep. You're gonna get a chance to meet ERGJ in the flesh, and get all the hugs and kisses, take some baby pictures. You know what I'm saying? To get your True Detergent. So we'll be happy to go ahead and make that delivery to your doorstep when you are ready. So anyway, guys, this is what we do on a regular basis. It's our new In Black Wall Street virtual book club. And at the end of the day, man, this is Reading Rainbow 2.0. I'm getting my jingle, by the way. The jingle is coming. Yeah, the jingle is coming. I can't wait. I can't wait. I got the jingle coming, baby. I got people working on it as we speak. So this is the 48 Laws of Power. We went through law number 17, which you want to keep others in terror, and you want to cultivate an air of unpredictability. And your biggest takeaway is you wanted to learn how to stimulate interest. The way that you stimulate interest is by being different. Sometimes you got to be outlandish. Sometimes you got to throw a commercial up. Sometimes you just got to act silly. Sometimes you got to be unpredictable in your marketing strategy. That's what we talked about, stimulating interest. When you stimulate interest, you get more people to have eyes on your stuff. When you have more people that has eyes on your stuff, you can sell more stuff. Yes, your caregiver. Yes, I'm actually going to be making some deliveries to a senior home soon, and they got a whole bunch. Yes, we make deliveries to Gwinnett, just not during rush hour. But yeah, we're going to the senior living home, and he was like, yeah, all the seniors, they wash clothes, so he's gonna buy some, and he's gonna get the other seniors to buy some, because the elders, they understand it. Our elders, they get it. They know what needs to do. They know what they need to do. It's these young folks that don't get it yet. But the elders, they know what's up. They know what they need to do. Right? So they do it. It's these young folks. It's these millennials and these young folks that we gotta mold and shape to practice what Miss Kyle Wilson practiced. That's group economics. Well, anyway, guys, that's our time today. I'll be back with the money show in just a moment. But thanks so much for tuning in to the New Black Wall Street Virtual Book Club. My name is ERGJ, your certified financial educator and founder of the New Black Wall Street. Remember this, guys. I believe you too have the power. You want to go out today and express your power. Go out today and exercise your power. And remember this, it takes a village, but it starts with us. It takes a village, but it starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. Have a great day.
Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We'll see you all there in the next episode of the New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.